This is Vince Miller. Thanks so much for joining me for this devotional. Today we're in Acts chapter 27. We're actually closing out this book, believe it or not, finally getting to the end. Thanks for hanging with me. After we're done with this, we're going to jump into a few days around Christmas, and then we're going to begin the book of Proverbs and discover some wisdom together in the new year. But for now, we're in Acts chapter 27. I'm going to read verses 42 through 44. It says, "The soldiers' plan was to kill the prisoners." A nice beginning here, lest any should swim away and escape. But the centurion, wishing to save Paul, kept them from carrying out their plan. He ordered those who could swim to jump overboard first and make for the land, and the rest on planks or on pieces of the ship. And so it was that all were brought safely to land. So the ship that Paul is traveling on finally discovers land, and while they're heading to shore, they strike a reef, and the boat is torn apart. While it's going down, the soldiers plan to kill the prisoners to prevent additional issues. But Julius, the centurion, adverted this plan because he wanted to save Paul, and thus all the prisoners avoid death. You know, I can't imagine how these prisoners might have felt. I mean, they've been lost at sea for a couple of weeks with a ship that's being barely held together, and when they finally see land, the soldiers want to kill them. Yet once again, Paul survives again, right? But this is not a mere coincidence or some work of human ingenuity. There's way more at play here. There was divine intervention. Remember, Paul was told by an angel that no one would perish because God would actually save them. And God did save them. In fact, he saved everyone, including the prisoners, because he promised Paul he would. One man on a mission from God impacted the lives of hundreds of people, whether they realized it or not. Today, don't underestimate what God can do through you. Yes, you're simply a man, but you're also a man of God, led by God, and you can have a divine impact on a shipload of people around you. Today, that man might be you. And God might end up saving some people because of what you do or what you say or how you act. And yes, they may see their circumstances as a work of coincidence or maybe human ingenuity, but guess what? You know differently. So keep pointing them to God. Give glory to Him. And one day they may see that divine connection and praise God as well. I love you guys. Thanks for joining me today. Hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment for me below. And I'll see you right back here again tomorrow.